In this unit, Review, we will see an introduction to the definition of review, the contextualization, the types, recommendations for review, and technology applied to review. The work of the reviewer may in many cases resemble that of the reviser, and even coincide 100% in many cases. And in given projects, the same professional may perform both tasks simultaneously. But there is a fundamental nuance. The reviewer works only with a monolingual text. Review has more possibilities of separating from it for methodological reasons or imposed by the style guide, while the reviser has to separate as little as possible from the source text, without this meaning that they have to assume full literalness. EN 15038 standard defined review for the first time as examine a target text for its suitability for the agreed purpose and respect for the conventions of the domain to which it belongs and recommend corrective measures. Afterwards, ISO 1700 defines it as monolingual examination of target language content for its suitability for the agreed purpose. It is worth remembering that review is not the only quality control step. It can be done alone. Revision and review can be done at the same time, depending on the case, the project, and the audience. Proofreading can be included with both, and only with revision, only with review, or on its own, and any other combinations we can think of. There are spelling corrections, style corrections, and if it is a translation, corrections of the translation. In some publishing houses, each reviewer is in charge of one thing. In others, the reviewer is a reviewer and many other things. In the latter case, the publisher is usually sympathetic. Among review professionals and specialists, we can find a chain of roles, some of which can be in conflict with each other. The technical reviewer, or specialist reviewer, adjusts inaccuracies in content, reviews a specific domain, and intervenes in collective works and translation works. The style reviewer has philological and bibliological training, broad encyclopedic culture in spelling, technical typography, lexicon and grammar, or linear cohesion. And then there is the proof reviewer or proofreader. The review, on the other hand, has this purpose: to adapt the text to a regulation governing language use, adapting the text to a specific editorial style, to unify linguistic criteria, to detect and correct ambiguities, inconsistencies, omissions, etc. To introduce stylistic and editorial improvements to text for linguistic variety and register and overall structure. Though the types of review can vary according to authors or professional contexts, according to Brian Mossop, we can find three types of review: a style review, which focuses on the motivation, familiarity, use of the text by the reader and fluency; a structural review, with regards to the physical structure and the conceptual structure; and content review, at a macro level, which it does not impact the translation's work, at a micro level that focuses on factual, logical, and mathematical errors. The figure of the reviewer is still essential, since they not only correct spelling mistakes, as a word processor's automatic checker can do, but they also know the language and its rules, how to improve a text, how to make it understandable, fill it with cohesion, enrich it, adapt it for the purpose for which it has been created, and thus give prestige to the customer for whom they work. The reviewer is a professional who has the necessary knowledge to do their job, but it's also someone who possesses special qualities. For example, you need to be able to do a 3-level reading, namely, first level to detect errors, second level to check the syntax, and third level to monitor content. As it happens with revision, review has also had its own technology related to the monolingual context, so that these tools can provide you with suggestions to amend and/or improve style and expressions in the target text, which in some cases could also be the source text, as there could be no translation. I hope you enjoyed this unit. You can complete this introduction with the materials available in the platform. See you in the next video.